Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So what are we going to do today is to divide fractions. Okay, so what are we going to do first is we're going to copy the first fraction. Then what are we going to do next is we're going to invert the second fraction. So this will be your new numerator while this one will be your new denominator. Okay, so instead of writing the division sign, we're going to write the multiplication sign. So what are we going to do is to multiply both numerators, then multiply both denominators. Okay, so 2 times 11 is 22, then 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, so this is the answer for this example. Okay, so before performing the usual step of dividing fractions, we have to convert each mixed fraction to an improper fraction. So what are we going to do here is, we're going to multiply this. So denominator times the mixed number plus the numerator. Then we're going to copy the denominator. Then what are we going to do is to do the same step. So this will be the denominator. Then we're going to multiply it with the mixed number. Then we're going to add it with the numerator. So based on the MDAS rule, multiplication comes first. So 11 times 1 is 11. For the second fraction, 11 times 2 is 22. Okay, now adding. So 11 plus 4 is 15 over 11. Then 22 plus 3 is 25. Okay, so we're going to copy the denominator. So now, performing the normal step of dividing fractions, we're going to invert this second fraction. So we're going to write x as the multiplication sign. So now, what are we going to do here is, we're going to put them together as the numerator and the other as the denominator. So what is common between the two? Which is 11. Okay, so we crossed out because 11 is the common factor between those two. So right now, we're going to copy 15 over 25. In order to change it into lowest term, we're going to break down into two factors. So 15 is equal to 5 times 3, then 25 is equal to 5 times 5 because these are the factors of 25, while this one, these are the factors of 15. So what are we going to do is to cross out the common factor, then what will remain is 3 over 5. So this is the simplified form of the answer of this example. Okay, so applying what I had taught you in the second example, so we're going to convert this into an improper fraction. So multiply, then add to form the new numerator. So 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Then 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. Then over 2. So what are we going to do is to copy, then invert this second fraction. So change into x. So what are we going to do is perform the usual method of multiplication now. So what are the factors of 14? 7 times 2. How about 7? 7 times 1. So what is the common between those two? Which is 7. So cross out. So we're going to perform the cross cancellation. So what will remain here is 2 because 14 divided by 7 is 2 while 7 divided by 7 is equal to 1. So 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Then 15 times 1 is equal to 15. So this is the answer for this third example. Okay. For this example, okay, so like in example 1, we're going to copy the first number. Okay, so copy, then what are we going to do next is to invert. So it will be 5 over 4 because we inverted the second fraction. Then we're going to change this division sign to multiplication sign. So 5 times 5, because what are you going to do is to multiply the whole number with the numerator, so it will be 25 over 4. To change it into the mixed number. So what are we going to do is find the quotient. So 25 divided by 4 is 6. So 6 times 4 is 24. Then we're going to subtract. So this will be the mixed number, while the remainder will be the numerator and the divisor will be the denominator. So here is the answer for this example. Okay, for this last example, okay, so what are we going to do here is we're going to copy this. Then how to invert this? So we're going to take 2 as 2 over 1. Okay, so what are we going to do is we're going to invert. So it will become 1 over 2. Then we'll change the sign. So what are we going to do next is multiply the numerators, then multiply the denominators. So 3 times 1 is equal to 3, then 7 times 2 is equal to 14. So here is the answer for this example. So do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. So happy learning, guys. God bless you and enjoy and have a good day.